Hello everyone and welcome back to ClanGen with Flight Tuft. Things are still pretty tense here in CinderClan. The most important things that happened in the last episode was 1. Skychase tried to attack Crest Clan kits. I think he wanted to kill them. And Mooseheart, who's actually his former apprentice, was the only cat who was horrified by his actions. Streamwhisker and Whisper Current didn't care. So, unfortunately, she feels kind of alone in the Warriors group now. Feels like maybe she's outnumbered by a bunch of bloodthirsty cats and she's too afraid to speak up. As well as the fact that I think they're also getting restless, the Warriors, because the apprentices have all been occupied with the medicine patrols. They still haven't succeeded, once again. But honestly, because of the fact that they're taking this time as an opportunity to do less than savory things, they don't seem to be putting up as much of a fight as they were last time. In fact, I think they kind of enjoy the chance to do all these things, at least cats like Skychase and Streamwhisker. And honestly, that's something I'm glad for because Beepaw is Skychase's apprentice, and I don't know how it's going to affect him if he's up on patrols with him. So we're just kind of hoping maybe we can distract them for a little longer. Anyways, don't think any new kits are born. Nope, we're going to be going on to the next moon. I am worried. For my siblings and everyone else. Let's see, you have a successful herb growing experiment, enabling your clan to have a small but crucial supply of herbs inside the camp for emergencies. That's very helpful. Ceremonies. Oh, apprentices. Glowpaw fidgets impatiently beside Mooseheart. Oh, I think Mooseheart would be a good mentor. She's so young, 27 moons. She did train Batpaw, who was the one who passed away from the deathberries. I think she would take that to heart and she's going to make sure that Glowpaw knows the importance of learning about things. More than just training and hunting. Glowpaw, he is arrogant and splashes in puddles, so it seems like a good thing he got paired with Mooseheart. Maybe she can cool him down a little bit. Watching and learning from Dazzlepelt, I would not recommend that. Her and her daughters are not role models. Mooseheart's got some work ahead of her. Milkpaw, being trained by Dazzlepelt. Oh no. She had a very strange dream. She's stoic and fascinated by prophecies. Interesting. Well, maybe I should roll to see what type of dream that was since I'm here. I don't see anything, but it seemed to be some sort of dream of her future with a mate. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep an eye on her and see if anything interesting happens in the future, but there's no one she likes in the clan right now. I don't think it was a prophecy, maybe. Just a normal weird dream. Sprigpaw is with Cloverpelt, our mother. Okay. Sprigpaw wonders how Daisy Kit's doing. Witty and interested in the dark forest. Oh my god. Copper Speckle. Oh, I'm so worried. I just hope Mooseheart can make a positive impact. Cloverpelt. Yeah, she's fierce too. She's not going to be very good for him. If she's fierce, she's probably going to make Sprigpaw dangerous. Oh goodness. Oh, she actually trained Sprigpaw's father. Interesting. Flight Tough thinks Whirlkit has been acting strangely. Low negative. Oh, Whirlkit's the one I was kind of hoping would become a medicine cat. She's just annoying older cats right now. Maybe, even though we're interested in her working with us, it's hard to overlook the fact that she's so bratty sometimes. It happens. We'll just keep an eye on her development. See if it's truly the right path for her. Copper Speckle got rid of his frostbite. Beepaw got rid of the bruises from fighting that dog and got a runny nose. And Sprigkit recovered from kitten cough. Yay! Oh wait, oh yeah, Sprigpaw, okay. Badgertooth went to Elder Clan for some hunting disputes. Eavesdropping on Icefern. He is friends with me, so I can see him keeping an eye on that young warrior, making sure he knows what's going on so he can give us any information we might need to know. Because Badgertooth is very helpful. And on our side. Oaktuft and Jaystar. Oh, she feels very safe with Jaystar. There. Interesting. And that's it for that moon. Streamwhisker is going out with her mother in Thrift Spot. The apprentices will all be going out shortly after. Training session for teamwork. Everything seems to be going well, then Thrift Spots trips over her paws and introduces her muzzle to the ground at high speed. Maybe they all need to go back to basics. She got some scrapes. I'm sure Stream Whisker made her feel bad about that. But Dazzlepelt, even though she isn't exactly on our side, she's not purely evil. She's just not the nicest cat. But she would at least be comforting to Thrift Spots and try to help her improve. All of you guys can go, and we're going to have one medicine cat take you. This kind of goes against what we were doing before where we said they would be accompanied by an adult, but we have too many apprentices, so we kind of have to do it like this. Nobody get mad at us. Please just let's hope this goes well. S'mores Tuft leads them out to patrol the territory when it's raining, but we're gonna go anyway. Okay, finally. Glowpod nearly fell a couple times, but we got wild garlic and elder leaves. Okay. I will have to write down the names of these kids so I remember who succeeded. That way I don't accidentally bring them next time. Jaystar and Emerald Mask. Okay. They're on a border patrol and they notice Fruit Clan. Fruit Clan, I think, is, we have had some troubles with them in the past, but nothing too crazy. We're going to proceed. The patrols eventually cross paths and an awkward tension fills the air. No one's quite sure what to say to break the silence, and eventually everyone involved slowly shuffles away to continue their respective patrols. Relations with Fruit Clan have worsened. That's not good, especially considering our leader was on that patrol. Oh my. It really does feel like we have no friends in the other clans. Wisteria Fern's going out by herself once again, which does have me worried because last time she caused trouble. This time she's tempted to eat prey she just caught. Well, I guess I'll roll. She decides not to. She decides against breaking the warrior code. At the very least, there's that. There's some honor in her. Alright, Copper Speckle, Canopy Scratch, Whisper Current, and Ice Fern. Okay, let's see what you guys get up to. Oh no! Whisper Current had branches fall on top of her. Or was Whisper Current a boy? I can't remember. I always forget the genders. It's so hard. I wish you could see a symbol or something next to them. I guess we'll roll to see if it's as serious as it could be. No, thankfully everything's okay. They were on the edge of the obstruction and wriggled their way clear. No drama today. Reed Arch will be taking out the rest of the apprentices. Milkpaw and Sprigpaw. And Cloverpelt's the only apprentice left, I think, that can take them. Yeah. Not apprentice, mentor. There we go. Oh, Cloverpelt talks about a dream with Reed Arch. But Reed Arch doesn't make sense of it, so Milkpaw and Sprigpaw still have to go on patrol next moon. Mooseheart's going out with Sky Chase. That's interesting. She's the one who's kind of scared of Sky Chase right now. They go training and they smell a badger. But Sky Chase does not want to deal with it, and they continue on. And with Mooseheart, I wonder if she'd be a little bit concerned by that. As one of our oldest warriors, shouldn't he care about the well-being of the clan? We should always be checking if there's badgers in that territory, but she doesn't say anything once again. She keeps her thoughts to herself. Not enough prey for this moon. Births and deaths. Okay, it better be births. Oh! Reed Arch is expecting kids? Oh my god, as soon as she became an elder too? That's hilarious. I don't think we live in a clan that really minds whether or not medicine cats have kids. I always found it to be a kind of foolish rule. Makes no sense to me. They can still care for their clan and have children. Well, that's exciting. I love Reed Arch. I hope her kids will be safe. We're gonna take good care of them. Flight Tuff surprises Berry Freckle with something nice. Oh, we've been getting along with Berry Freckle lately. She accidentally made an argument worse. Maybe I'm trying to make her feel better. Doesn't seem like she's too great at her job. Huh? What was Seedkit saying to me just now? You're not getting a word from me. Ask them yourself if you wish to know. It's not my place, Flight Tuft. Seriously, I thought you knew better. Jeez, okay, I'm getting a big scolding asking. I think she's just deflecting at me because of her mess up earlier. Also, it was just a kit. I didn't think it was that serious. Whirl Kit and Scrubblotch. Comfortable and trusting, but she doesn't really care one way or the other. But now you like them a little bit. There. Health. Copper Speckles always getting runny noses. Canopy Scratch got tummy ache. Lots of stomach aches going around. And Oliver Daisy went bad, but nothing too bad. Barry Freckle went to Crest Clan to resolve some recent border disputes, but only made Crest Clan more upset. Huh. Yeah, Barry Freckle isn't really doing very well, is she? And then me, I'm thinking about taking on a new apprentice still. Has anything changed with World Kit? She's still troublesome. Wishes other cats would stop babying her. I still don't know if she's a good fit for us, honestly. Let's look at everyone else. Makes fun of Flash Kit's insecurities. That's so mean, Daisy Kit. You're not going to be a medicine cat. Pivot Kit tries to sneak out of camp. You seem like you would want to be a leader yourself, and you are a leader-like, so I don't see that either. Flash Kit is nervous, pestering older cats to play with them, and she was the one being bullied. Seed Kit wants to snuggle. She's impulsive. The more I look, the more I think Flash Kit might be the one. And her father is a medicine cat as well, so... Interesting, I will keep an eye on her. I don't think World Kit is ready. She seems to be at peace in the medicine den with us, but it doesn't seem to be the path for her. Well, we've never actually spoken with Flash Kit. Maybe it's time. I'd like to get to know her if I'm gonna possibly mentor her in the future. Flash Kit... Flash Kit slams into you a little too hard while playing. Ah, oof. Oh, my Star Clan, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you? Are you alright? You might not seem like you're damaged now, but what if it happens later? What if you have a concussion or worse, internal bleeding? I better get Metal Bellow, and Jaystar too. But, oh no, what if they exile me? Well, I guess that's a risk I'll have to take. For your health, Flight Tuft, and for the safety of Cinder Clan. Maybe everyone would be better off without a destructive force like me running around. Oh, I'll be right back. Try not to move. Oh, she really does care about everyone, and she's willing to risk exile for the safety of her clanmates and their health. You're the one, Flash Kit. You are. You're gonna be my apprentice. You're perfect. I'm excited now. Now that we finally have an actual apprentice. Well, prospective one. Time for patrols, I guess? Flowerpaw is actually available to go out with Emerald Mask now. The two of them will try to feed the clan. They see a bird, but they miss it. That's unfortunate. I'm assuming only Emerald Mask brought something back, probably. Well, it's better than nothing. Skychase and Bee-Paw will also be going out hunting for the clan. Seems like the apprentices and mentors are all going out. They hear distant howling and wonder whether to investigate the noise. I wonder, Skychase never seems to want to get too involved, but he also really wants to teach Bee-Paw how to be brave like him, so I guess we'll roll. Oh god, they're gonna proceed. I'm so scared. Please don't get my sibling killed. The noise leads them to a coyote that's busy stripping the last of the meat from a carcass. The patrol waits till the coyote leaves, hoping to pick up any leftovers, but unfortunately the bones have been thoroughly cleaned. Thank goodness nothing happened to anyone, though. I would have actually killed him if he hurt my brother. Still not enough food for everyone either. Glowpaw is one of the ones that has to go out, so... Oh wait, no, Glowpaw, you succeeded. Actually, you're fine. Never mind. So Mooseheart can take you out. And then Thrift Spot and Weedpaw will come along as well. Hunting again. Leading the way into the forest, Mooseheart calls back to the two apprentices, telling them there's a treat in store for them. Finally, it's New Leaf, which means it's time for the Uncats to pick up on one of the quintessential Cinder Clan skills, nest raiding. Oh. As they walk, the warriors chat, passing on tips and what's as much gossip as a lesson. Glowpaw and Weedpaw are far too busy to speak, eyes fixed on the trees. Weedpaw is stopped before they can walk into a puddle and gently reminded to watch their paws a little more. Both apprentices are thrilled to be allowed the first shot, sneaking upwards, deploying all their climbing skills as they carefully fish fragile eggs out of stick piles, trying not to drool over the shells. A medium amount of praise brought to camp. That's awesome! They did really good. These two, I feel like, are the mentors that we can trust the most, so I'm glad they're working together. And they got enough food for the clan for that moon. Amazing. We're looking for horsetail as usual. And we gathered it! Okay, so... that means all of the apprentices are free to train now. So the warriors shouldn't be mad at us for any particular reason. Okay, so Stream Whisker and Icefern are going out with Canopy Scratch and Cloverpelt. I swear, these two are always together. And they're on a border patrol. They see two kids from Elder Clan. Okay, let's see. The one leading it is Cloverpelt, our mother. So she's going to be the one possibly making the decision unless someone else interferes. They will not. Our mother, Cloverpelt. I mean, to be honest, I'm not surprised. She is also going to antagonize. Oh my goodness. I mean, I never had much faith in her as a person, but still. She seizes the opportunity to weaken Elder Clan and orders the patrol to attack and kill the kids. We killed kids! Ooh! Of course, Stream Whisker and Icefern were there, but what about Canopy Scratch? Oh, I never did like our mom. I knew she was evil. That's awful, but what is Canopy Scratch thinking? Leader. Oh, he's arrogant. And. Oh, but he's siding with the medicine cats. Okay. He's arrogant, so I can't see him being bold enough to talk about this. I honestly think he's going to tell someone about what just happened because that is really bad. And he's allowing kids to play with his tail, so clearly he cares about kids. I think he would come running to his father, Meadowbellow, and communicate with him, of course, via tail signals about what just happened. Meadowbellow would be horrified. And of course would bring the news up to Jaystar. And there's no doubt about it. Jaystar would be furious. That's not something we do here. We're a healer. We would never expect our warriors to kill kids. She trained Stream Whisker herself. In that case, I'm gonna roll for what type of punishment they receive. It better be very severe. The options are exile, severe punishment, or killing them. Severe punishment. So even after that, Jaystar still doesn't have it in her to get rid of them from the clan. It's because she's such a nice person. But what punishment would be fitting enough? Let's see, Cloverpelt. Oh my god, she woke up on the wrong side of the nest. I wonder if maybe we would force them to stop being warriors because they're not fit for that role, clearly. Yeah, because that's breaking the warrior code. You don't harm kids. But would they be good as a mediator? Is that really something we want them to do? We don't want them to affect the future of our clan. Huh. And if we retire them, we'll just be having to feed them. They should still be able to serve us in some way to make up for what they've done. Huh. This is a tough one. I can't believe you got away with it. Wants to critique Cloverpelt's fighting techniques. They're both great kid sitters. How could they do this? That's cold-blooded. Maybe their punishment... They're not allowed to go on patrols anymore, really, other than herb gathering, maybe? That kind of seems like a fitting punishment because they don't respect the medicine cats. I just worry that maybe that will put us in danger. Because, yeah, they don't deserve to go training, hunting, going out on border patrols. Yeah, so we're not going to demote them to another role, but we're also not going to let them perform their duties entirely. They're barely fit to be called warriors, but it's what they're going to have to remain being called, I suppose. But they're really just going to be escorters of the medicine cats, and we're going to give them all the worst chores. Anything that the apprentices used to do, they're going to have to do permanently now. Okay. And that was Cloverpelt, Stream Whisker, Icefern. Canopy Scratch, because he didn't participate. He was there. He was horrified. He saw it all happen, but he didn't do anything. He's going to be allowed to continue on. But those three, they're going to suffer for what they've done. They are very, very lucky because the odds were very high against them staying in this clan or alive. But Jaystar is infinitely merciful, which I don't know is always a good thing. So they are now punished to only do menial chores around the camp and escort herb gathering patrols, along with Stream Whisker and Ice Fern. And to be honest, they're not fit to train apprentices. There must be a way for me to fix that, right? Yeah, I could go change mentor on the patrols. Okay. Or not the patrols, on the kits. So, Sprigpaw. Change mentor. Remove. You will not be allowed to train kits in this clan. Maybe Mooseheart could take on multiple apprentices. But you know what? Can it be Scratch? Maybe you deserve an apprentice for your actions. There. Punishment has been done. I just can't believe that. It's actually insane to me that we're keeping them in the camp. I can only imagine Dazzlepelt right now, how she feels. But I am also not entirely sure because she always seems to side with her children. I don't want them here, but it's Jaystar's decision. There, we gathered some rosemary at the burial grounds with Whisper Current. Wow, I am very shocked by the state of events that has gone on here. How are you doing, Beepaw? Wonders if Pipit Kit can be their apprentice someday? You're only 10 moons old. I mean, I guess it's possible if you graduate either now or next moon, but that's very ambitious of you. Well, Beepaw is going to be an amazing warrior, so I guess it's a real possibility. Well, I guess we'll go to next moon. See everything that's going on? You step into the medicine den, sign at the disheveled piles of herbs scattered about. It looks like your duties have distracted you from properly sorting through your herb storages. Gritting your teeth at the task, you pull together all of the herbs, assess the quantities, pick out any of the decaying herbs, and group them in their designated placements. You give a satisfied nod as you finish, feeling your stress ease away. Well, that's good. Hopefully, eventually, we can have a little helping paw around. Some ceremonies as well. Emerald Mask sits in the crowd as his apprentice Flower Paw is named Flower Roar and honored for her fortitude. That's such a cool name, Flower Roar. Strict and an excellent teacher. She will not allow herself to rest. She's taken her job very seriously. What a wonderful young warrior. Emerald Mask doesn't say more than he absolutely has to. Just going back into his normal routine after dealing with the hectic rambunctiousness of Flower Roar, I'm sure. Reed Arch thinks she'll have a large litter and goes in the nursery, and Badger Tooth brought 2 kids back to camp. Oh my god, Badger Tooth? You're a dad? I was saying before he was the only elder that doesn't have kits, and now look at him. Chive Kit and Late Kit. Cute. We'll have to check them out. Flight Tough sees Copper Speckle's piece of prey, and we swap a high positive. We talk with Badger Tooth and Bay Silk. Neutral. And Frogpool thanks us for checking to ask if she's feeling alright, which is interesting because she's usually very mean to us. We will talk to them as well. Copper Speckle saw Flower Paw sneaking a bite of fresh kill. Well, I'd say she works hard enough that it's allowed. Our time is up, but I'm just going to be looking at the rest of the notifications really quick before it ends. Hey, Flight Tuft, you're looking great today. I was wondering if you wanted to gather flowers later. I want to decorate my nest to make it all pretty. Maybe we can find something nice for your nest, too. Oh, that's nice of them. He's sweet. And we're also going to talk with Frogpool. Wonders if CinderClan considers them a good mediator. I'm not sure. I don't really see you do your job. I guess you can. Stream Whisker and Daisy Kit. Okay. And let's see. Do you need something? Or are you just going to stand there gawking like a lost kit? She's always so mean to me. Bay Silk is feeling better. That's awesome. The dog that grabbed him. Oh, Dazzlepelt fought a dog but was barely hurt as well. Wow. Bracket for his tail. Those two healed together, thankfully. Stream Whisker slipped on some rocks and twisted her paw. Good. Canopy Scratch is better. Everyone's tummy aches are doing better. Beepaw got heat exhaustion. Okay, nothing too huge. Mooseheart was caught sharing prey with a kitty pet who was chased off by a patrol. She's eating some fresh kill now. I don't think the clan really cares that you were eating with a kitty pet right now. We have other warriors to focus on who've broken much more terrible parts of the code. So that's going to be it for this moon. Oh yeah, first let's see, little Lake Kit. They are half clan. A female who's lonesome, and Chive Kit, another female, manipulative. They look like Badger Tooth. That's cute. Except for they're both lighter than him. That's adorable. Well, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I am shocked by the state of events that's gone on here. Even more shocked that the culprits are still in the clan. I don't know if I agree with Jaystar on this one, but it's her decision. She's a very interesting leader to me. Very complex. Anyways, bye for now.